do you think, what was the advantage of, you know, because you had the hypno water, do you think the two combined was a sort of synergistic combination, using hypnosis and the water to alter your perceptions of comfort and well-being and movement and things like that?
Personally, I love the water anyway.
Okay.
So I think that makes a difference.
Yeah.
I think that maybe it depends on the person. For me, it's the ultimate combination, and I would love to repeat it if I can. Yeah.
Okay.
But I also don't think it's the be all and end all.
No.
I think that I'd struggle more without hypnobirthing than I'd struggle without the water, if you know what I mean.
Oh, great. Oh, that's good to know. Yes. Yes, which is very reassuring for those women that either don't want a water birth, or, you know, for reasons
you can't,
beyond their control, you know, with the baby and things like that, that they can't get in the water.
Yeah.
So it doesn't mean that you can't have, you know, a wonderful birth experience using hypnobirthing in or out of a pool. Yeah. Okay. And obviously Kevin was involved during the hypnobirthing workshops, and how did you find, you know, the benefits of having Kevin as your support person, with his knowledge of, you know, what you were going through and how to support you with your hypnosis and your wishes, I guess, being your advocate?
I think initially he was sceptical.
Mm-hmm.
And then I gave him a book to read. It was Marie Mongan's book that I gave him, and after reading it, he said to me, well, most of that's quite logical, isn't it? And he said he could understand perfectly why it would work, and then he was 100% on side. I think what was good about it was it also gave him a role.
Yes.
A number of things that he had to do. So, for example, he was involved with the birth plan. Initially, all of the decisions were mine, but he did look over it, he did read it, he did understand, ask questions, so that he knew why I had such preferences, and also he kind of taught himself a response to what to say to someone, you know.
Yes.
If they suggested anything off my plan.
Yes.
He knew that he was going to be my voice during labour, so that I could get on with having the baby.
Yes.
So I could do the work.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's exactly what he did.
Yeah.
I didn't have to worry about anything other than just me. I think I probably ignored hhim for the whole labour.
But he was there, and then
he was there.
That's half. Yeah. You know, he's there as a support, and I think we you know, obviously we've talked over time since you've had the baby, but you know, when he's so deeply relaxed, his voice and his movements, you know, helped you to deepen your relaxation at those points where you needed just to go a little bit deeper at certain stages.
Yeah, and I think that although I wasn't speaking to him, I think he must have been very attentive the whole time, because he obviously was watching me. I gave him the TENS machine, so he was operating that, so he knew when I was contracting. I didn't even have to tell him.
No.
So you were using the TENS machine for me, and talking to the midwife. And he also noticed when I was perhaps struggling a bit more, and then he'd put his hand on my shoulder and press it quite hard, just say relax, slow breathing, and just things like that. That just, I knew he was there.
And took you back to where you needed to be, and that support was there, and that strength. The odd blip.
It was absolutely, it was absolutely brilliant. And I think that it's great to have a partner who knows what the hypnobirthing's about. It doesn't necessarily have to be your husband, you know, but it's just having someone there who has gone through it with you, who understands, really helped, I think.
Yeah, and if that's right, the support person that's there for you,